I think I have the permission now to call on the groom to come and make his speech. So let's get a round of applause for Mr. Dave Ramsahai, the man of the hour himself. Come on, we can do better than that.
Well, good evening to everyone. Firstly, I'd like to thank God for bringing everybody here safely. And although it was plenty of rain this morning, the weather cleared up and everything was good this afternoon. I'd like to thank everybody for coming to celebrate this special day with us. Although it's Father's Day, Labor Day. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers and all fathers to be.
Thank you.
Today is also 1 year anniversary for Jonetta and myself. I mean my wife, sorry. Since we met back after 29 years, well it's really 29 years, I think the calculation was wrong somewhere. And this year make it 30 years. Alright, well you can guess our ages by now. But just to justify things, life begins at 40, okay? Jonetta is one of the most down-to-earth person you could ever meet. I have never heard her speak loud or get angry. She has great friends who came from different countries just to be here with us today. Vijaya from Canada, Sunita from Bahamas, Amanda and Mark from Tortola. Rajesh and Lana, you're still there? You know, we before this big ceremony, we wasn't really going to have this big ceremony. We had an option to go any one of the countries and get married. We're just about 20 people and look at this big crowd here. That'll be our honeymoon also, yeah? So, might have saved a bit of money there. But we decided to select people. Everyone here is specially selected just to be here to share this moment with us today. When I was making my guest list, the first person I wrote on my list was my mother's name. And but she passed away about 2 months ago. And well, I didn't take her name off the list. It's still there because I know she's here. And she brought a stormer with her. She brought my father with her today. And I know that they are really happy for me right now, because I can feel it. I can feel it, the happiness. To all these people here, everyone happy. And if you all know, but they made papers a while ago, 60 years wedding anniversary. 60 years is a lot. Some don't live to 60 years, but they had 60 years of wedding anniversary. It was in the papers and so on. I don't know if I'll mix that much. I would like to thank everyone who helped, like decorating and whoever, and who did help with the physical work, the financial, who helped us financially, and DJ, the caterers, my brother Vishnu, who is the photographer. Is it for free or I have to pay? My brother, the transport, Steve Transport, and whoever I forgot, sorry, but mine is kind of tied up right now with all these things. I hope by later I should be back to normal. I'd like to thank my son Jared for being my best man. I want to know that I love you very much, and thanks for everything. Again, let me talk about my wife. Well, she told me she's a lawyer, but I don't really believe her. Well, to her point, because everything I say, she cross-examines me, right? So I say, well, probably she is. But the reason I don't believe her, because I went, one day I said, I surprised her, I can call her work and say, I'm not surprised her. So I call her the landline. So somebody answered the phone, I say, I'd like to talk to Jonetta G, please. Jonetta G, transfer me, please. She said, I'm working here 10 years now. There's no one here but that name working here. So, I still don't believe, right? She said, if you don't believe, check on the Parliament channel. I'll be on television. Well, she know my TV not working, so I know what she's trying to. Anybody in the audience can vouch that she's a lawyer? How much did she pay you? An invitation to the wedding? Oh. Oh, her boss is here? Is she? Okay. This year, I was 46 years. February, and it was my first time I took vacation after working 15 years in a company. And my wife took me to Barbados. First time I traveled in a plane also. It was up in the air, clouds, everything was right there, so it was nice, first time. It was nice, 7 days in Barbados, submarine, everything. I was good. To make it better, the following week, went to Tobago. I said, we'll travel and play in 2 weekends in a row. I feel like a businessman now, traveling. And in Tobago is when I proposed to Jonetta at the Madalena Resort.
What did she say?
And she said yes.
I didn't get that. I want to.
She's a real darling, sorry. She's really simple and down to it when it comes to everyday living. Like, if you go to a movie, doesn't matter what show, just being together. We just stop inside and really eat doubles or something, or go in the park, lie down and watch the sky. Eat a snow cone. She'll suck on the syrup and give me the dry ice tea. We buy ice cream, I'll eat the ice cream, she'll eat the cone, like that, things like that. Simple things like that, it's just fun. We kind of have, I don't know what is really how you call it, but every time she gets a pain, I get the pain in the same place. She gets a headache, I get a headache. My back of my neck hurts, same thing. But the one that is really strange, on our wedding finger, she has a mole in the same exact spot as me, which is really strange. She's when she goes to work and buy lunch, she must bring back that's a mouthful. That's for me to eat. That's me to taste what she eat today. That is how she is. So I asked her, I say, babe, how come it is that you choose me? I mean, doctors marry doctors, lawyers marry lawyers, postman marry postman. I'm just a dispatcher at Demas Roofing. But don't forget, at Demas you get best prices. Quality material, efficient staff, and hope I get incentive after this for advertising. Her answer was to that question was God already showed her my heart, so she knows what is inside me, right? And that was a real good answer. I didn't expect her to give me the answer, and brought tears in my eye. And I want to know I love you, baby. And I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you. Until eternity. Well, I have one more paper here. It's a poem I've been promising her for the longest while. I wrote. The title is Destiny. I wrote it as a kind of Trini slang, so might have a little. Remember, I promised you a poem, right? Okay, here it goes. In the world that we live in today, only the Lord can lead us in the right way. He gives us health and strength and all that we need, and also the good book to which we can read. You see, my mother passed away a few months ago, and I love and miss her so. But I know that she is in a better place above, and now my mom, dad, and God are looking down with love. So he called them home and made my whole life change, but he sent someone special in exchange. Well, the person I would like to thank him for now is the woman to whom I just read my vow. Here she is. Isn't she looking very sweet? Her name is Jonetta Ramsahai, formerly Jeet. I met her when she was 12 or so. I was working in a grocery weighing aloo, onion, and garlic and potato. After a year or so, we lost touch of each other. Went on with my life as usual without a bother. And then about 10 years one day, I saw her picture in the Daily Newsday. She looked so pretty just as the first time. It brought back many memories in my mind. I then realized what is the picture that I saw. Oh, she's leaving Trinidad to go and study law. I might never see her again. She's gone for good. Well, maybe if I study law, one day I would. I then came to a conclusion that we were never meant to be. Found someone else in my life and decided to get married. Blocked out everything from my head to start a fresh life. I then had my son Jared with my wife. Years upon years went by, and then reality hit me. Wait a minute, something's missing in my life. I'm not happy. So I prayed to God and let nature take its course. After some years, my wife and I got a divorce. And then on the 19th of June last year, listen to this, people, it might sound a little queer. While doing DJ services in Calcutta by Ted, only by God to this humble home that I was led. I saw Jonetta after 29 years or so. She looked at me, but did not know it was me though. I was afraid and excited, all wrapped up in one. Should I talk to her or leave and run? I don't know what to say to her. It's been such a long time. My mind's ticking at 90, rehearsing line after line. I got to be careful to what I say to her face. She's a lawyer now, she could give me a case. But things worked out for us that night very well. And things still going great, as you all can tell. I'm getting married to Jonetta this special day today. And our kids would like to hear this story again one day. And up to this day, 30 years ago, it seemed just like yesterday when I used to weigh onion, garlic, and potato. Well, I guess the parable, if you love something, set it free, is true. If it can work for me, it can surely work for you. Jonetta's back in my life, as you all can see. And that, my friends, is what we call destiny. Thank you.